Good morning, Milestone members. I'm so glad you're joining me this morning for this midweek yoga reset. So let's make sure you have a mat or something that is not going to move underneath you. You can have your water with you. And if you need a towel or if you have some kind of strap, you're always welcome to have those with you. And I'll tell you times when you could maybe use those. If you have a yoga block, you're always welcome to grab that. And again, I'll tell you when that would be appropriate time to use that. So let's go ahead and have a seat on our mat. I'm going to be facing you this morning. And I just want you to sit in a comfortable position. I just want you to roll those shoulders back a couple times and just let your hands relax on your knees. And I want you to close your eyes for me, and I want you to focus on breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. And I want you to take those big calming breaths as you breathe in and out. Feeling your chest open and expand as those ribs rise. And exhale, push that air out through those lungs. Just take a few minutes just to breathe in that fashion, in and out. Just getting in touch with our body, seeing how our body feels this morning. If we're feeling anything maybe sore from yesterday, I hope you're not feeling stressed today. But if you are, just exhale that, releasing that stress with your breath. Since we live in Kentucky, if you have a hard time breathing in through your nose, just breathe for me. Try not to hold your breath. Breathing through your nose will help hold that warmth within your body and help with your range of motion and your movements through the class. But if that doesn't work for you, that is absolutely okay. Just feel that chest open and close. Just feel yourself settling into the rhythm of your breath. Breathing in and out. If at any time during the class you feel like you need to take a break, feel free to take that break. If you need to grab a drink of water, grab that drink of water. Take one more deep breath in, and as you exhale, just slowly open your eyes, lift your chin, bring your awareness back to the present. Take a breath, exhale, turn your head towards the right, come back to center and go the opposite direction. Come back to center. Take your head, drop it towards your right shoulder. I'm mirroring you right now, so that would be the right way. And come up and to the other side. And come back up. Take a breath and rotate our spine, lifting and lengthening out of those hips, twisting, twisting. Come back to center and go the other direction. And come back, bring your hands to the side, palms are up, take a deep breath up to the ceiling, bring your hands together, exhale, come down towards your heart center, take a deep breath up, and open the arms out to the side. Take a deep breath up, and come on down, breathing in. Trying to never hold your breath. And one more time up. And one more time back out. And bring it on down to the floor. Let's bring our arms up and just rotate our wrists just a little bit here, any direction. Just walking them up and go the other direction for me, please. Great job. And let's take those hands down, walking our spine forward. Let yourself fold forward. Probably drop to your elbows if that works for you. Lengthening out your head and neck from your spine. Keep that breath coming in through your nose and out through your nose. Pressing that tailbone to the floor. And take a deep breath in. Exhale as you walk yourself back up. Let's go ahead and come onto our hands and knees for me, please. And make sure that your hands are lined up directly. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see a little bit better. Make sure your hands are directly underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips. And from here, I want you to round your back to the ceiling, tailbone dropping down towards the floor, tucking your chin in. And take a breath, exhale as you lift it up to the ceiling. Take a breath, exhale, drop, reaching up. Inhale as you lift it up to the ceiling. Exhale as you round it up. Inhale as you come up. And one more time, exhale as you round up to the ceiling. And bring it back down. Now let's come right back to that center position. Curl those toes under for me. And let's push those hips to the ceiling into a down dog position. Again, I'm going to the side so you get a little bit better view of where I need you to be today. And from here, I just want you to pedal one foot at a time down towards the floor. Take that time, pressing that heel down. And now let's press both heels to the floor, really lengthening down to the back of the legs. Tailbone goes up a little bit higher. Press, dropping your chest in towards your thighs. And now I just want you to shift your weight forward into that plank position. Again, make sure your hands are right above underneath your shoulder, ribs are tucked in tight, and then push back up into your down dog position. Press back. And then come into your plank position again. Hold and push back up. And do that again. Come forward and up. And one more time, bring it forward into that plank position right here, dropping those knees right and left. Let's bring our feet together, our knees are wide. We're going to push back into our child's pose right here. Just really press yourself up. Lengthening out. Walk your hands to the right side of your body, pushing your hips to the left. And then come back to the center, walking your hands to the left side of your body and push your hips right. Come back to center, coming up to your hands and knees. I'm going to face you now. Go ahead and curl your toes under. Push your hips to the ceiling, dropping your chest back into that down dog position. And let's walk our feet forward to that forward fold. Do your very best. Now, if you have a block, you might want to use one underneath your hands. If your hands are flat, you cannot touch the floor. You can always be on your knuckles, but try not to be up on your fingers or something like this. If you want a flat hand or knuckles, or try a block, or even a phone book or something like that. Just let yourself drop in, shaking it out just a little bit. And take a deep breath in, bring your hands to your hips. As you drop down a little bit further, maybe lace your hands and bring them up over towards the top of your head. And then bring your hands straight to your hips. From your hips, I want you to unhinge with a nice flat back, lifting up to the top of your head as you stand nice and tall. Standing comfortably. Your feet can be hip distance apart, they can be closer together, whichever works best for you. I want you to spread your toes nice and wide here, maybe moving towards the front of your mat just a little bit. And I want you to find those four sides of your feet, the fronts, the sides, and the back, lifting up in the arch, drawing energy up from the bottom of your feet through your inner thighs, pulling up on the pelvic floor. Feel that tailbone tuck ever so slightly. Ribs are cinching in towards each other and towards your hips. Chest is wide, shoulders are down, back, fingertips are reaching down towards the floor. Lift and lengthen through the back of the neck. Chin is tucked, breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. Keep that breath coming in and out. Take a deep breath in and out. Take a deep breath up to the ceiling, and let's fold over to our right side. Really big side stretch here. Maybe turn that chin up to the ceiling, sliding that hand down your side. Really feel that big side stretch. Come up to the ceiling with that hand, and slide your hand down, reaching over, turning the other direction for me. Maybe your head goes up towards you. Turn your head to the ceiling. Bring your arms up to the ceiling, opening all the way up. Maybe expand that chest, reach, reach, reach. Exhale as you dive forward, hip hinging from those hips. Inhale as you lift and lengthen slightly. Exhale, bring your hands down, bend your knees, step back to your plank position. Now in your plank, you can always be on your knees if you need that. Let's go ahead and come into that chaturanga position. Coming down, down, down. And let's lower ourselves all the way down this first time. Bring your elbows underneath our shoulders. Just one modification that you can have right here. Your chest is wide, your shoulders are down back, your abs are engaged. You can also bring those hands down, get up a little bit higher, maybe looking up towards the ceiling. Again, whatever feels best for you is great. Feel that stretch. Curl those toes under, push back into down dog. Really press it back and take a big step forward. Doesn't matter which leg. And let's come on up to the ceiling. Deep breath up. Dive forward. Lift and lengthen your spine to the ceiling. Exhale as you dive down to the floor. Step back, right, left to your plank position. Give me your best chaturanga as you come up to the ceiling, holding it up. Curl those toes under, push back into a down dog position. From here, I want you to take your left leg up and over, flex the foot, bend the knee, lift it to the ceiling, nice big stretch to the ceiling. And I want you to swing it through for a nice big lunge position. Hold it. Walk your left hand in and maybe twist. Find a nice big twisted lunge, lengthening that right arm to the ceiling. Maybe you turn your head up to the ceiling. Keep breathing in through your nose and out. Deep breath in and out. Keep that breath coming. And bring your hand down to the floor. Take your back left foot, turn it out about 45 degrees, and let's go ahead and peel our chest up. Now in this position, you have a couple options. You could have your feet in alignment where your front right heel and left heel are in alignment, or you can swing that leg out just a little bit. You want to drop into that right hip, bring that left hip forward, whichever feels best for you and your body. Start by bringing your hands into heart center right here, chest is open, shoulders are down and back. If you want your arms up to the ceiling, that's always an option for you, but I'm just going to hold mine right here. Breathing in strong, dropping into that warrior one. Breathing in and out. I want you to pivot those hips and open up into your warrior two. So we still have that right leg forward. We're going to tuck that tailbone slightly, zipping up our abs right here. Ribs are tight, lengthening out. You can face out to the side, you can face forward. It's a little bit of a balance challenge for you. You choose where you want to be this morning. Breathing in through your nose and out. Take your left hand that's behind, slide it down your back left leg, bring your right arm up and over, and reverse warrior stretch right here. And bring that hand down to your thigh, maybe your elbow bringing your left hand up. Reaching to the ceiling again, maybe you turn your head up. Keep that breath coming in and out. And take your top left hand, bring it down to the floor, step back to your plank position, and let's just hold it here for a moment. I don't know about y'all, but haven't done a lot of my planking, so these feel really, really hard. Take a deep breath in and out. Make sure your ribs are tucked and tight. Try not to let your back sag. Push back into that down dog position. Take the opposite foot up and over, which would be your left leg. You're gonna reach and rotate. Really opening those hips, stacking them. And now let's swing it forward for a lunge position. Now I'm gonna rotate myself so you can see. I'm gonna rotate this way. I'm gonna get a nice big lunge like this. Make sure your knee and your foot are in alignment. And we're gonna open and twist that left hand to the ceiling. So for the moment, my back is to you. Maybe look up to the ceiling. And let's bring that hand down. Take your back right foot, pivot it at 45 degrees, and let's come on up into that warrior one position. So I'm showing you from the side this time. Again, your heels can be aligned or they can be slightly apart. Left hip back, right hip forward. Zip up your abs, hands come to heart center if you want your hands up, or in a different position. You feel free to go there with me today. Dropping in and breathing, focusing on that breath. Breathing in and out through that nose. Nice and deep. I want you to rotate facing forward, dropping in to that warrior two. Again, that tailbone is tucked, so you zip up the abs, ribs are tight, reaching out. You can look straight forward or over your hand, leading out. That's going to be a little bit more of a balance challenge for you. Keep that breath coming. And take your hand in the back, shoulder your right hand, slide it down, your leg, left hand comes up and over, big reverse warrior stretch. Opening, opening, opening to the ceiling. Breathing in deep and out. Bring that left hand to your thigh. Let's just give a modified angle. Right here, just stretching, reaching up. We can go a little bit deeper later as we continue to warm up. And take that top hand, rotate it down to the floor, stepping back into your plank position. So make sure that you have a nice line with your plank. If you need to drop your knees down, that would be okay too. Feel free to go there. But if you can keep those legs up, that's great. Hold in that plank position for me. Take a deep breath in and out. Push back into that down dog, up, up, up. And take a deep breath in, step forward, left to right, and hold that forward fold. Roll those wrists out a little bit, just let yourself hang and shake for a second. Bring your hands to your hips, exhale as you unhinge, coming straight up to that mountain pose right here. Again, find your feet in a comfortable position. We're gonna inhale up to the ceiling, exhale as we sit back into chair. Inhale up and exhale back. Now you'll notice that my feet and legs are slightly apart. That's a much more comfortable position for me. If for you it's like this, that's fine. The biggest thing is we don't want our knees doing something like this, or as we come up, something like this, right? We wanna have that integrity. So we go back into that chair pose one more time, up And let's hold it back, holding those hands right here in heart center. Drop into those hips. Keep your chest open, shoulders down, back. So a real problem here for a lot of people is instead of getting themselves back, hip hinging back, they tend to get here. So make sure you drop through that booty, holding those hands right here. Good. Now let's see if we can lift our left, right heel off the floor, and then our left. How about your right and your left? Now let's see if you can lift both heels at the same time. Bring them up, bring them up. Can you find that balance? Can you lift that chest a little bit higher, go a little bit deeper in those legs? I don't know, my legs are kind of, whoops, lost it. What about you? Where are you today? Good, and let's come on up, and come on down, stand nice and tall. Take a deep breath up. Hands together, reach over to that left side, big side stretch. Inhale up, and to the other side, big side stretch. Inhale up, open to the ceiling. Let's dive down to the floor, lift and lengthen our spine back up. Step back, right, left, that plank position. Give me that chaturanga, sweeping it into up dog. Curl those toes under, push back into down dog. Take a deep breath in, step forward, left, right. Inhale up to the ceiling, up, up, up. Dive forward, lift and lengthen. Step back, right, left into your plank. Drop in and come on up. Good. And curl those toes under, push back to down dog. Take that left leg straight to the ceiling and a single leg down dog. Sweep it through for your pigeon pose. Good. Now bring that leg forward. So I want this hip completely on the floor. I'm going to turn to the side so you can maybe see that a little bit better. If you have a block because your hip can't get down, you can put that block and prop yourself under here. A book or phone book, something like that would work, right? That back leg could be out to the side just a little bit if you need to. And you're sitting just like this, would be 90-90 with our legs. But if you can straighten it and drop down a little bit, that's great. Go to where you feel comfortable. Don't worry about what you can't do. You're in the privacy of your home, so just find the best position for your body. Keeping alignment with your head, neck, and shoulders. Maybe you can drop down all the way. Breathing in and out. Deep breath in and out. Give me one more deep breath in. As you exhale, walk your hands up. Now, this hip here, if you need to rotate it open, that's fine. But if you can keep it facing towards the floor, even better. See if you can reach back and grab that foot and just give a little quad hip flexor stretch right here. See how that feels for you. Great. Holding on, breathing, and release that foot. Now, bring your both hands to the floor. Keep this front leg bent and lift it up and just hold that heel in towards your hip. Good. Feel a little bit more intensity through the core. Step back. Push back into down dog. Take the opposite leg to the ceiling, shift your left leg up, so single leg down dog. Sweep it through for pigeon on the left side. Again, same principles apply. If you need that little support underneath your hip to get it down square, that's fine. You can bend this leg out to the side. You can stay high. Maybe you go low, maybe you go all the way down. You decide what works best for your body today. Breathing in and out. Deep breath in and out. Deep breath in and out. Give me 2 more deep breaths. And now we're going to walk ourselves up as we exhale. Now from here, again, you could open that right hip if you need to. Grab that leg and pull it forward. See if you can open that quad hip flexor just a little bit more, just holding that stretch. Good. Now release that leg, and from here, we're going to open up into a straddle position. And I'll be facing sideways, and if you need to turn forwards, that's fine too, whatever works for you. I want your legs open as far wide as you can. Flex your feet, lift up from behind, pushing those hips forward. Now we want to think about coming out of those hips, keeping a nice long spine here, so we walk our hands forward. Maybe this is as far as you go. Squeezing those quads really strong, pushing down. Maybe you can begin to walk out. Maybe that's as far as you go. What I want you to avoid is being like this. Okay, everybody has a different place that they can go to, and that is perfect for me. Take your time, reaching forward, lengthening, breathing, in and out. Just let that tension be released through your exhalation, breathing in deep and out. Feel a little bit more opening through those hips. Deep breath in and out. And one more deep breath in and out, and walk yourself back up. Now take your leg that's closest to the camera, which for me would be my left leg. I'm gonna rotate it in and come back. My right leg swings behind. So right here, my hands are underneath my shoulder, my right toes are curled under, lifting up, holding that foot up right here into that plank position, push it back. Find that plank, push back into down dog. Take a deep breath in, step forward, left, right. Hold that fold, just hang, roll those wrists out. Maybe grab those elbows, move a little stretch side to side. Bring your hands up to your hips, exhale as you unhinge and stand nice and tall, finding that mountain pose. Breathing in through your nose and out. Take a deep breath in and out. Inhale up to the ceiling, and let's reach over to that right side. Oh, big stride stretch. And up, and to the left side, big side stretch. Inhale up, open, expand that chest, palms up, palms back. And take a deep breath up, dive forward, lift and lengthen your spine, step back right and left to your plank position. Give me that chaturanga, coming into that up dog. Curl those toes under and push back into down dog. Step forward, with up, take your right foot up and over. Give me that nice big twist. And sweep it forward for a lunge position. Open and twist to the side. I think we lost all of our feed right here. I'm not really sure. So I'm just gonna finish this out and double check. Go ahead and bring that arm down. Pivot the foot in and come into your warrior one. Dropping in. Open and rotate to the side, so dropping in. To that warrior two. Slide your left hand down, bring your right hand up and over, big side stretch, opening to the ceiling. And then let's bring our hand down. You can bring your elbow to your thigh. Maybe you can bring it to the floor and find that a little bit more of a deeper stretch, that modified angle hold. Rotate into the floor, step back, right, left to your plank position. Now maybe you want to step, or maybe you can just hop forward to that forward fold. Holding, rolling those wrists down. Bring your hands to your hips, exhale as you unhinge, and take a deep breath up. And exhale. Now I'm going to check this because I don't think it's feeding. Just doesn't look like it still says live, so I'm going to go that it's still there. Okay, hope that it is. Let's come back into that mountain pose. Take a deep breath up to the ceiling. Let's dive down, lift and lengthen our spine. Step back, right, left to your plank position. Give me that chaturanga. Give me that up dog. Just open shoulders up back. Curl your toes under, push back to down dog. Take that left leg up and over, big side stretch. Open, open, open. Sweep it through for a lunge position. Coming into that nice twisted lunge, reaching your arms up to the ceiling. Bring that top arm down, rotate your right foot. Coming back in to a warrior one. Again, your arms can be where you want. Your feet can be as set up as you feel comfortable. Zipping up those abs, breathing in through your nose and out. Breathing in deep and out. Big breath in and out. Deep breath in and out. Go ahead and rotate to the side. Find your warrior two. Change any foot alignment. Tuck that tailbone, zip it up strong in the middle, reaching out, dropping in, lengthening, lengthening. Great job. Hold that stretch. You can look over your hand that's in front. Take your back right hand, slide it down your thigh, left hand up and out for that reverse warrior for me. Really open and lengthen that spine, stretching long. And let's bring your hand to your thigh, maybe your elbow, maybe you come all the way down. Finding that nice big stretch. Rotate your top hand to the floor. Step back, find your plank position for me. And from here, let's twist our hips side to side, finding that twist. Twist, 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 twist. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push back into that down dog position. Again, you can step forward or hop forward into that forward fold. Hang and hold it here for a minute. Roll into your sound. Shake it out, hold it upside down. Breathe. Bring your hands to your hips. Exhale as you unhinge. Standing nice and tall for me. From here, I want you to find your balance on your left leg. Your right leg can cross the front midline of your body, and you can stay here. Maybe you bring the leg up right here above the thigh, and that's where you need to be. Maybe you can sit back into that awkward pose right here. Do your very best. Keep that chest lifted, shoulders down and back. And come back up, shake it out. Find your balance. If you fall out, don't worry about it, just come right back in. Find your balance on the opposite leg, bring the other heel up. Maybe you cross in front, maybe you hold it up on top, and then maybe you sink in a little bit deeper. You choose, decide where you need to be. Great. Drop back a little bit deeper if you can, if that feels comfortable for you. And let's come back up, shake it out, stand nice and tall. Take a deep breath in and out. Take a deep breath in and out. Let's take a deep breath up to the ceiling, opening that chest, reaching up. Exhale as we dive forward. Lift and lengthen your spine, step back right leg to your plank position, hold it. Give me that chaturanga, coming into that up dog position. Curl and push back into down dog. Now from here, come into your plank position right here. Take your right leg, bring it forward, dropping in, and come back. And now your left leg, just opening those hips up a little bit more. And bring the right leg in, drop and sink. And the left. Good, do that again. Right, drop and sink, really widen that stance. Left, one more time, right, hold it. Bring the left, hold it. See if you can drop down and bring your hands up into that goblet hold, nice and deep. So your toes are turned out just a little bit right here, breathing and holding. Nice. Strong. Breathe and let's push up to the ceiling if you can. Arms come up and around and step back together. Take a deep breath up and down. Good. Let's go ahead and come to a seated position about the middle of our mat. Now's a really good time to get a drink of water. So feel free to grab that water. Hope you're hanging in there this morning. Let's go ahead and take our right foot and extend it in front of us. Pull our left leg in. Take a deep breath to the ceiling and exhale as you dive forward for that foot. Now some of you, if you have a strap or a rope, maybe that's more beneficial for you because you can't grab those feet or those ankles. Whatever you have is fine. If you only want to grab the ankle, that's fine too. Go with where you are comfortable. Dropping in and breathing. Deep breath in and out. Deep breath in and out. Walk it back up. Take your back leg, bring it up and over. Grab and rotate, lifting and lengthening your spine to the ceiling. Deep breath in and out. Deep breath in and out. Now let's face forward. Grab that same leg that's in front of us, bring it up, and maybe we're going to cradle that baby. So maybe your hands can come around the front, maybe you can only grab underneath. Maybe you're just like this. It doesn't matter, whatever works for you. Sit as tall as you can and just maybe rock that baby a little bit. Feel that hip opening up just a little bit. Breathing in and out. And now slide that leg out. Bring the other leg in. Flex the foot, take a deep breath up and dive forward, reaching for those toes. Lengthen out again. If you need a strap, feel free to use that here right now. Let yourself press forward. And walk it back up. Take that leg up and over. We're going to grab and rotate, lift and lengthen. Make sure you're facing that back knee. Now let's grab that leg, bring it up. And right here, cradle that baby again, grab wherever you want. You could even use your strap or your belt here if you need to do that. Great job. Feel that nice big stretch through that hip and movement. Good. Let's bring both feet down to the floor right here. Grab behind our knees. Roll our shoulders back, open our chest. Let's go ahead and hip hinge back. Maybe you stay right here. Maybe you can bring one leg up. Maybe the second leg up. Good. Reach your hands forward right here, holding onto that very modified boat pose. Maybe you can bring your arms up Maybe you can straighten one or two of your legs. It just varies for you. Hold, breathe. And bring it on down, give it a hug. Now I'm going to turn to the side so you can see a little bit better. Bring your feet to the floor, stack your spine, scoop and roll down. Maybe you need to turn to the side too, that's fine. Walk your feet in so that you can touch your heels with your fingertips, shoulders, or down, back, chest is wide. Take a deep breath in and let's lift your hips straight up into a hip bridge. And bring it down. Take a breath, exhale, lift straight up into that bridge. Try not to have a crease around, you're really pushing to the upper back. Feel your triceps and palms pressing into the floor and bring it down. Take a deep breath and exhale, squeeze, lift and hold right here. Hold that lift. Pressing strong through the upper back and shoulders. Now, as we're pushing those hips up, I want you to bring your right leg up and bring it down. So a little bit of a marching bridge and left leg and down. Try not to drop your hips. Right and down and left and down. Bring up the right and down and the left. Good, and right and left. This time, hold the right leg up. Push up through those hips, nice and strong. Then bring it down. Bring the left leg up, hold, press, press. And bring it down. Bring those hips down, give them a hug right here. Nod your chin to your chest and roll right lift across your spine. Right lift, left, right. Good. Take that left leg, extend it out, bring your right leg up and over. Big side stretch. Big side stretch. Maybe that top leg you can straighten out. Oh, I can a little bit. I can't reach for my big toe, but maybe you can. Feeling a deeper stretch. And bring it back. Give that leg a nice big hug right here. Maybe you grab your hamstring instead of your shin. That's always acceptable. Whatever feels best for you. And let's go ahead and extend it out. Bring the other leg up. Give it a quick hug. And roll it across, looking the opposite direction. Feel that big spinal twist. Extend the leg out. Big stretch, big stretch. Maybe you can grab your big toe. I know I can't, so I'm not going to go there. Maybe you can use a strap, that'd be great. And then come back, grab those hamstring or shin, give it a hug. Now in this position, I want you to bring the bottoms of your feet together and your knees are wide. So if I turn this way, you can see we're kind of where I'm at. The legs are pushing in, my tailbone is down, my chest is wide, my shoulders are pressing down, so maybe that gives you a better idea. You could use a strap here if you had one handy. And then from here, we're going to take that right foot and bring it up and over our left thigh. Grab your hamstring or your shin. Give it a hug, just like this, so a figure four stretch. And now we're going to switch legs. Give me that nice figure four stretch. So I'm going to place both feet on the floor. I'm going to turn back sideways so that you can see a little bit. I'm going to take my right leg and I'm going to straighten it out. I'm going to bring my left leg in. Now, again, you could use a strap if you have one. Grab my hamstring or up to my calf or maybe my big toe and find that stretch in the back of that hamstring right here. Just really drawing that leg in towards my chest. Just a little bit. And then I'm going to drop that knee in towards my ribs, to the outside of my ribs, if you will. And then push back up. Good. Take a breath, exhale as you drop in. And push up. And drop in again. And push up. Good. Take that leg, place it down on the floor. Bring the opposite leg up. So again, maybe you just grab your hamstring, maybe your calf, maybe your big toe, maybe use a strap, just holding, find that stretch, that length in the back of that hamstring. And then maybe you bend the knee down to the outside of your ribs and then push up. And you go down and up. And one more time down. Exhale as you push up. Good. Now let's take that same leg we just had and bring it straight to the ceiling. So our heel is above our knee, above our hip. And you're just laying here nice and strong. Squeeze your ribs and tighten up your abs. Externally rotate your leg, moving from the hip. Come back to center. Let's do that again. External rotation and come back And one more time, external rotation and come back. Now from here, let's internally rotate the leg and come back. Internal rotation and come back. One more time, internal rotation and come back. Take that leg extended up to the floor. Bring the opposite leg out, flex the foot, and do your best here. Straighten that leg, your heel above your knee, above your hip. Try to keep your hips square and everything tight. External rotation from the hip and down. So make sure you're moving from this hip crease, external rotation and back in. And one more time, external rotation and back in. Now internally rotate the leg. And you may find that one side works better than the other. Internally rotate and back. And one more time, internally rotate and back. Let your other leg join and point your toes. Bring your hands to the inside of your legs and open and expand to the side. So nice inner thigh stretch here. Just breathing and holding. Let's flex those feet, push through them a little bit deeper. Widen to the best of your ability. Slide your hands on the outside, bring them up. Feet are together, point your toes, lower the legs about halfway out. Just hold them for a brief second. Don't let your back pop. And bring your knees into your chest and give them a hug. Now I want you to go ahead and lengthen your legs out right and left. And I want you to bring your hands to your side, and I want you to close your eyes. Just let your feet relax. And I just want you to focus on your breath. Feel your breath as you draw it in through your nose, opening and expanding your lungs and your chest. Exhale, push that air out through your nose. Just a deep breath in and out. Next time you inhale, I want you to try to bring that breath down to the belly button area, expanding that belly to the ceiling. As you inhale, draw it in, really open that chest, open those legs, draw them deep, and then exhale, pushing out from the belly button out, pushing all that air out, squeezing the ribs tight, really press down, push all the air out, keep pushing out, pushing out, pushing out. And take a deep breath in, opening, expanding, letting that breath go nice and deep towards that belly button area, really open, expand, pull more in until you feel you got to burst, and then exhale, push it all out. Keep pushing it out, out. Every little drop of air, push it out. And now bring your breathing to a normal in and out. Try to make sure that your inhale and your exhale are the same length as you draw in and out. Deep breath in and out. Feel that chest rise and expand. Now as we exhale, I want you to feel the tension just being released through your body. Think about your body starting from the top of your head and working yourself down to the very tip of your toes. Just trying to relax anything that might feel tense or maybe kind of holding a little bit tighter here. Use the next several minutes just to relax, focusing on your breath, focusing on releasing that tension. Just being in this moment right now, right here. As you exhale, releasing that tension from your body, begin to be supported by the floor. As if your body were made of butter and you're just melting and blending into the floor. Just want you to take this moment to relax. And one more deep breath in and And I want you to wiggle your fingers and your toes just a little bit. Open your eyes, bring your awareness back to the moment. And now bend your knees one at a time. And I want you to roll to your side, stacking your head, shoulders, and hips. Hand goes underneath. And just hold. With your free hand, begin to push yourself up to a comfortable sitting position, facing any direction you really want. I just want you to sit comfortable and take a deep breath in and out. And from here, I want you to twist to the right side of your body, lifting and lengthening. And come back to center and go in the opposite direction. Come back to center, open, expand that chest. Open your chin to the ceiling, lighten that load. Take a deep breath up and bring your hands to heart center. And exhale. I thank you guys for joining me this morning. I hope you feel a little bit lighter. I hope you feel a little bit more open with your body. I hope that you have a wonderful day. Enjoy the sunshine, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a great Wednesday. Thanks for joining me.